best, but before I do that, I just want to show you something else. Okay, what is that? Okay, let me just come here, right? And then I do have a website which is still in process, but what you'll be able to do with this website, right? You'll be able to calculate your APS depending on the university there. You can actually download some prospectus. You can just insert your results and it will show you the university that can actually take you depending on the marks that you input. You'll be able to actually also some bursaries. If you're having problems in applying, you'll get some tutorials here which will be there on YouTube, and then we're able to calculate your APS. For instance, you want to calculate your APS there, I'll just come down here and then I'll just say calculate APS, and then you just wait for a little bit. Now with what you'll be able to do, you'll be able to just, for instance, you enter your name and then your same amount, your high school, maybe there you'll be able to enter your university into the best, right? You can choose best there, and then show some requirements there, and then you select the subject there. For instance, you did maybe use the comments, and then you choose the level there, yeah, something like that. Then check again. I'm gonna choose English, and then something else. I'm gonna choose another thing else. Ooh. And then once I click submit, my results actually will appear just here. So as you can see now it's online application, right? And then I'll just click enter again. And then it'll check me, so I'm just gonna click the first thing that I appeared. I'm gonna click the first thing. Down here and just create a temporary ID to take you where we enter the details, and then we'll send you an email with temporary ID and password. So we're going to citizen, so we're going to run send it, and then if you're not African citizen, search your country for instance. But anyway, I'll just say South Africa there. Okay, South Africa. Okay, South Africa, yeah, and then we just wait for it, and then I'm gonna my national ID there. I'm just gonna say and then I'll dial click so I'm used to there, and then my first name I'll say, and then I'll choose my last name there. Then I'll say I'm a mail goes, and then I have to enter the email right there where they will send me the temporary ID and the password. So I'll just say my email is so this is my email, right? And I have to import things. Do that. We just have to put this security code that is given here. So it's 2GDKYS. But yeah, we just click on continue there. Continue. Okay, let me say okay. Now I need to go to my email and check the email that has been sent to me. So simple, just come down here and just I've got Gmail here, and then check me to my email address where I have to verify the email that has been given to me. Yeah, just received an email here, so just gonna click on it and view the email there. Whoa. Now you can see I'll be giving my temporary password an idea if I just try and zoom this, and you see idea of my temporary ID and my password. So what I need to do, I'll just go back here, right, to my application, and then I have to my email address here. So I'll just insert my email address here. Then I have to insert my temporary ID there. I'm just gonna come back here and I'll check my given what I want that email. So here is my temporary ID. So what I'll do, I'll just copy it there. Just copy it and then come back here again. Paste it there. Okay, let me just do it. Come back here. Yeah, just copy it. Yeah, I'm gonna paste it here. I'm gonna also copy the password, which is actually your date of birth. I'm just gonna copy my password there. Once you enter a password, you will click the button OK there. And then I have to create a password there. Just create a simple password and then I'm set. So and I can simple password, I click the button OK there. Okay, and then please okay to apply. You just save in case I need this. I'll come here and just say if you're new and this, or simply you just say begin a new application, right? And then I'll say okay, this is my it's actually the full time, so I'm just gonna use this. I'll give it in the full time, and then soon as say the academic, okay, let me just wait for it. Gonna be of course if so which means going to further academic 2021, and then I'm gonna choose the calendar there. Of course, I say June. Okay, continue. Okay, once you're done, to check the base measure by now, you start now entering your details now. So what I'll do, I'm just gonna come down here. Okay, let me just try and zoom this in. Then I'll come to the top of my top right corner there. You see this button there for me to actually there, and then I'm just gonna click the button coming next there, and then check the and start entering my personal details there. Some already been entered, so which means I'll need to continue there. So before I do that, I need actually to save this. I'll just continue there and click the save button because I don't want to make any changes for now. So and then after do that, I'll come in the top right corner there. I'm gonna click the button next there. Alright, now it's taking me to my started choice. Depending on the choice that I choose, okay, let me just zoom this back a little bit. So this is what I'll do. I'll just come down to my choices right there. So I'll just I'm down there. So I'm gonna look at the fuck out I use. So before you actually come down here, right, people, you need to have the prospectus with you. So I advise you to have the prospectus. Download the prospectus with you. You'll be able to choose and see the admission requirements. So this is what I'll do. I will just so what I'll do. I'm just gonna add another part in there, right? The verbs, rows, right? Okay, let me just say. So you need to have the prospectus people there before you actually, you know, go further to apply. I'll just come down and just click here the admission requirements right here. And on this website actually you can actually check the requirements there. Good out. Oh, it actually offers me another 3 choices, so let me make another choice. Maybe I'll make it. Here's economic science. Science. Okay, and then I think I'm done here. Once I'm done here, I'm gonna cover on top here. I'm just gonna click here. I'm gonna just save this in case, you know. And then I'm just gonna click on next. And I have my address there, so I'll just say just any address, simple address. I can just say I'm just gonna say boom, and then I'm gonna just sub our budget. So okay, anyway, and then I'm just gonna even though all the need for Joe is look up, okay, just look at for address so that you have the city, postal code, and the property also. So the first thing I'll just select the address part. So I'm just gonna say I'm gonna take these there. So let me just check it. I'm gonna see what I do have there. Let me choose Airborne Park 1682. Let me check it. Now simple. And then I'm gonna save this again. I'm gonna click on next to my. I'm just gonna have the same address. Actually, I'm trying to think about it. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. Same as, so that's good then. Same as running. So there's no need to actually, inputting the same details. It just automatically. I'll just save again. Let's say next again. So so I will just have to insert the same. This depends actually on your address. If you don't have the same address now, you need to make sure that you actually input the correct address. Oh no. And then for me, I think I'm okay with one, so I'm just gonna use only one there. So I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna click on save again this, and then I'll click on next. It's not actually that long of a process, even though there's some step that I need to take note of. So I'm just gonna insert there my demographic details there. Of course, I'm just saying population in black and home language. Just give a simple language there. I'll just say result, and then I'm just gonna say religious application. I'm just say I'm a Christian, and I'm a disability let's say no disability course, and then I'm gonna save again, and then I gonna click on next. My next again, then yes, let me just say, oh, what about that? Just say. And then I'm going to say the outside. Can we just do this? email address now. If you know your parents' email, you just say the parent email. I don't know, just say. And then the address, if it's just the same, so that's what we do. If you stay with the parent, just do it. If you don't stay with the parent, if you guys don't have the same address, then you need to provide the details. Just say this just in case. The point of saving is that maybe next time you want to actually, you never finish applying. So let's say next time you want to come back and continue. So saving will be very helpful there because you'll be able to continue from where you left. So I'm just gonna click on next there. Okay, I'm just gonna say use the same address there. Just click on next again. Okay, if you're in school, right? So which means school in terms of the high school there. I'm just gonna click on high school. If you want to add any sport, I don't think that's necessary anyway. But if you do want to add any sport that you go there, you can just provide the details there. Yeah, it depends on your browser. So for me, I don't think that's necessary anyway. So I won't actually, and I'll just say next. Okay, and then I would say currently in grade 12, then I'll have to select school there that is being provided. So then it's not way to course NCS is depending on the one we're using now, but the usual ones there about. So I'll just look at the one that so since I'm in Gauteng there. And then the examination year which is currently, let me just say 2020. Am I wrong half because now you're talking about coronavirus, you're talking about action that has been examined out. So depends actually. So if available. No, but I don't think I need to insert that. Let me just leave it now. Now come here whereby you need to know your subjects and okay, let me just say okay, Zoom then I'll just say mark, I'll just say the mark is like if I want to select anything there. Don't say geography, you should say. So just have to insert these over them. So what I'll just do I guess what I've just done here, I've just finished inserting my map. So I'm just gonna say these ones are for creature, but for me I don't want to make things very complicated, so I'm just gonna say copy grade 11 subjects. So and then once I'm done, I'm just gonna do one of the same thing. Also, I'm just gonna save this right, and I'll click on next there. Click on next again. Then do you have a previous tertiary studies? It depends if it's no then. But for me, I would say no. Then I'll save it there. I'm saving. I'm gonna click on next. Now, let me tell you, it's very important to read this. We're all coming to this round of application to most right blows it up. So, how you will be applying application fee? Okay, I'm just gonna say pay later. But if you do have your until such time that you have approved us with some payment. So let me just, for instance, let me just say this, just in case here. But if it happens that you do have your card, you remember your card number, so I'll just say card payment, and then you need to provide, you need to pay. So it is very important to have your payment. So if I would say make payment here, I'll need to provide the details, the card number, the ref number, all that kind of stuff if you really want to pay. But for me, I don't really want just to make these complex, which is so same applies as you can see now. I need to provide the card number, credit number, and then you so the application amount is just 100 rand. So which means make sure that you do have a car with you here. So but for me, for now, I don't want to do all that stuff. I don't want to pay anything for now. So which means my application will remain incomplete unless I do what I provide the details. So this is what I'll do. I'm just gonna say next for now because I don't want to pay anything for now. Now, this validate button, it helps you to actually check the errors that you have made. Now, if you come to your left here, right, you will see that in nature, I mean, like visitor, which means now it is not complete. There's something that is wrong with error that I need to fix. Come again, if I come again here to secondary application, there's some errors that I've made here, so which means I need to go back and fix it. So when I click the button validate, it will actually tell me any errors in which it comes across that I've actually made during my application process. So you actually take back to those errors so that they can be fixed. So this is what I've done here. Just click the validate button. So it will happen that at some point you encounter some stuff and then encounter some errors. So I'll just click the validate application so that I will actually fix the errors that I've made during my application process. So you see that it shows me the errors that I do have. So I'm just gonna click here and there. I'm just gonna fix the errors here. So I'm just gonna calm down here. Okay, let me just go back to this. Okay, and selecting the school here, I'll just say select school. And so in order to say school, just insert the first name of your school, right? So just say okay, the first name. To just insert the whole, just insert just the first name to not make things complicated, as I've done here. Just insert just the first name of your school here. What I'll do, let me try and zoom this here. So you just not select. I mean, you just type in the first name, just click the button search here, and then it will show me the okay, here. Do you find them just rather, so I'm just gonna select the Johnson. Let's go down here. And after doing that, I'm just gonna save this, and you can see there's no message. So let me just come up here and we'll just save this. So I also need to check anything else that it will give him a telling that your application is valid. There's no one errors because the error was here. I don't have to have the same number there. So what I will do right now, I'm just gonna continue with the application so that I don't have any errors. So make sure before you get to step 16, you got you got no errors at all, so that you be able to upload your your results. I'm gonna just open it. I'm just gonna just upload the document. I'm just done here. Once you're done with that, you see, it told me that your application is valid, no errors, has been received an email verifying that my application has been succeeded. So I'm just gonna come up here, just wait.